DNA case right here in the Bay Area.
The DNA technology is uncovering information, sometimes things people don't want to know. News Channel 8's Rod Carter joins us now with the details on what happened. That makes me nervous when you say something like that, like maybe you don't want to find this out.
It's interesting. We've done a lot of DNA stories, but this is a very interesting one. There's a family in St. Petersburg. They got some really startling news after their daughter, who's 41 years old, took that DNA test to learn more about her medical history. What she found out, though, has changed her life and her parents' life forever. Attorney Jerry O'Neill represents Cheryl and Peter Rousseau. The couple from St. Petersburg claims in 1977, Dr. John Coates performed artificial insemination for them. But instead of the medical student donor they agreed to, they say he used his own genetic material.
This could not have been done accidentally.
It's all outlined in this lawsuit filed in Vermont District Court. The couple now suing Dr. Coates and the hospital where that procedure took place.
Well, it's fraud. And it's a question of inserting genetic material into a woman, not of an anonymous donor, but rather of the physician who was engaging in the conduct itself.
This all came to light after the Rousseaus' 41-year-old daughter wanted to learn more about her medical genetic background and took a DNA test. The results, that Dr. Coates is her biological father.
If she didn't do these genetic testings, would she have ever known?
Biological anonymity is a thing of the past.
DNA expert Drew Smith tells me this case and others like it show genetic testing technology is erasing the expectation of privacy.
If you are a donor, whether legitimately or not, a sperm donor, an egg donor, or you gave up a child for adoption, there's no longer any reasonable expectation of anonymity.
As for Dr. Coates, he vehemently denies this allegation. That couple married in 1974, and they both had children from previous relationships, and they wanted to have a child together. But Peter Rousseau, we're told, according to that lawsuit, had a vasectomy, so they agreed on this artificial insemination and chose that donor. The attorney claims that Dr. Coates maintained a professional relationship with them, but made a point to always keep in touch during the pregnancy and even made sure that he delivered the child himself.
You've done a lot of these DNA stories.
They always uncover some very interesting stuff.
Does this one surprise you quite a bit?
Yeah, I was a little stunned when I saw this. I was really surprised. And it, again, as Drew Smith pointed out, it's kind of scary how much this points to the fact that DNA can uncover so much, even things that you think are hidden forever.
Well, and it begs the question, did this doctor ever do that more than once?
More than once.
That's the question the attorney's asking,
we're talking
too.
30, 40 years ago.
I'm sure there's a lot more on this.
What a story.
Yeah.
Thank you, Rod.
Good stuff. Thanks, Rod.